This is the Red Line Network.
You ever wondered what happens when a group of guys gets together and gets up too early on a Saturday to talk shit about everything and nothing at the same time? Well, you're in the right place. Coming at you live from a studio inside of a mall somewhere outside of bumfuck Cleveland and other various parts unknown. This is Unscripted. On the Red Line Radio Network.
Good morning. This is Unscripted INDs.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a group of...
Shut that the fuck off. We got Shane with us. We have Adam. And for a few minutes while they do a little work on that studio in a mall somewhere outside of bumfuck Cleveland, we got Dave and Nick. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up? What's happening?
They're on the cuddle couch.
Right?
Yeah. Always got love. See, always got something to complain about. First,
they're cuddling right now. It's buffering.
That's the Cassie couch.
First, it was the chairs. Oh, the chairs hurt my butt, and now the it's too low for me to sit down. You know who you sound like?
I already know you. You got to say it.
You know who you sound like?
A grumpy old man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just waiting on 4 or 5 black guys to come stand behind you.
Why?
Just sitting on the couch. You've never seen that meme?
I have.
No, he hasn't. Okay, yeah. He acts like he didn't.
Hilarious.
What's up,
So
guys?
what's up, Jets?
What are you boys doing over there?
What were you doing at the studio, Nick? Tell them.
We're setting everything. We setting the futons up. Might do a little bit of. We set up the producing table in the back here. Some other things. Might do a little paint.
Yeah.
Is the producer's thing around the back, like where they were going to get the shoes?
No, producer's desk will be over here where the window was, kind of like an L-shaped desk. Then we'll have we have room on the stage for another couch if we need it, or some chairs to add. But what we're going to have is kind of like a comfortable setting, and some microphones that are going to be coming from the side of us and from behind us. And Nick's going to be doing his stuff, have his little area back here for mixing beats and stuff. Nick, tell them real quick what you're going to be doing.
Basically, I'm putting back together Cleveland Disturbia beats and basically merging that with Redline, and I'm going to start making beats and stuff again. And then, hopefully help out with whatever shows I can help out with, to do kind of, musics or different kind of sounds and variations that we can do throughout the show. So that's something I'll be working on.
Drop that shit.
And then
Very
obviously we'll be adding more shows to the program. You already got a couple more shows coming up. And just been over here working. Got to thank some people real quick who's been over here working. Dave and the crew from Professional Touch LLC. They did a tremendous job in here, don't you think, Nick?
Yeah, they did.
Corey from Outlaw Beer, you guys as well. Anna for cleaning and making the studio look good.
Awesome.
Austin as well. I was getting to him. Didn't forget about him. But yeah, man, we're getting ready to launch. I would think maybe the first week of July. I thought the 4th, but the mall's going to be closed then. But we'll come up with the date and let you guys know. But we got a few other things we need to do in here. But if you guys want to stop out and say hi, we're here for a little bit. And then I'll be here the rest of the week after hours to get some more stuff done. But setup is going real well here, and looking forward to everybody coming out and checking the place out.
Yeah,
Are you getting like a sign for up top?
Adam, you're going to find out once you come here what's going on here. So I'm not going to give out all the secrets on what we're doing until you get here. different camera views this time that we're doing. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. And if you guys want to put in input, I suggest you guys come here because all your input is very important to the station and what we do. So if you guys want to come here and check the place out and give ideas, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to turn any idea. We might not go with that, but we might tweak it a little bit. I mean, Nick was the idea with, I asked him about the gray couches. I didn't want the gray couches, but now that I see them, it pops out the color a little bit more here.
Good morning, Lex. Welcome in. Say
Hey,
hello to
before you
Lex,
guys-
everyone.
Yo.
Morning, Lex.
Hey, Donnie. What's up?
Before
Lex?
you guys take off and get back to work, want to show everybody something courtesy of one of our sponsors, Great Lakes Ground.
Oh,
Cleaning.
shit. I know where this is going.
Let's show our video.
Look at the views, though, baby.
Yeah, look at them views. We made so much money off that. That's how we was able to buy the futons.
That's futon money, guys.
Nick, I think you got about a 4-inch vertical there.
I can barely jump. Oh, shit.
But hey, guys, we just wanted to get on to do our first official broadcast here from the studio. Appreciate you guys for letting us jump on. I know we said we weren't going to be on, but Nick was like, let's hop on and surprise these guys a little bit. So that's what we're doing. We'll give you a little bit of a tour a little bit later on. Not today. Maybe next week we'll give you a tour. But appreciate you guys. Deez, appreciate
Happy
you.
Father's Day, boys.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. I don't know, Deez, if you're a dad or a stepdad or whatever.
You read?
He's just daddy.
Not a father, but
daddy.
definitely a daddy.
All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your day. And if anybody wants to come out and check out the studio, we'll be here for about another maybe 2 hours or so. We got some things we're going to do, but we got a lot of equipment here we're going to set up. So have a good show, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Later, guys.
Later.
Good morning,
See ya.
Tim.
What's up, Tim?
Tim was yelling for tour. Yeah. Timbuktu.
All right, I guess we'll stick with the usual suspects here. What'd you guys do this week?
Shit. I went to Crushers games.
I can't drive anymore.
Elaborate if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's your story to tell if you'd like.
Well, folks, you play with fire too many times, you're going to get caught or burnt, however you want to look at it. And last Saturday evening, Sunday morning, I made a terrible decision to try to drive home from the bar I was at. And don't look at your phone while you're driving. Another bad mistake. And I swerved a few times and stayed high with patrolmen.
That's what got you?
Yeah, I was swerving, yeah. Because it was the road that I was on, State Route 62. I was literally like, I'll say 5 to 6 minutes from my house. So the road, there's an exit, and it goes like this and like this. And so, yeah. The windows were down, music was up. It was a nice night. I don't even know what I was looking at on my phone, but.
So if you would have put your goddamn phone down, you'd have been fine.
Odds are very likely, sir.
God
And
damn
you know
it.
the worst part of it all, I bought one of those nice fancy like clip-on magnetic phone holders that I use when I drive Uber and Lyft. And I didn't even have my phone case on, so I could have put it up there because I was driving Uber and Lyft earlier that night. Like it was just time. It was time for me to.
If you
Get it
don't mind
figured
me
out.
asking, what was your number?
0.122.
Not bad.
So yeah, I'll
You live and you learn, sir.
Yeah. Hopefully I get I got a lawyer, and hopefully since I'm a good kid otherwise, no traffic tickets since 2008, I'll get the bare minimum for everything and get on with it, as they say.
Check out Lex's comment for you.
Yeah, it's an eye opener, Lex, for sure. So
Yeah.
we'll get it correct.
Don't
We
feel
can,
bad about your phone situation, because back in 2010, in my hardcore party days, I worked at one of the strip clubs. I was a DJ, and I went out. Didn't really even drink, but again, I was partying back then, so I went and picked up some things to carry me through the weekend, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
What do they say? A case of the Colombian whites. And I went to the strip club. This was about 1 a.m. I had to work the next day at 11 a.m. My sticker was set to expire at the end of September. So knowing that, I went and got a hotel right down the road from the strip club so I could get up early in the morning on September 31st and go to the DMV and get my new sticker. Does anybody know what's wrong with the sentence that I just said?
There is no 31st in September.
Ding, ding, ding. We got a winner. So I pull out of the strip club. Now, the strip club and my hotel, I shit you not even a 3-minute drive. Like that's if you hit a couple stoplights. So I pull out.
Lex might use that in a show. I'm guarantee it.
I'm going down just literally not even a block away from the strip club. Cop passes me going the other way. I'm maybe doing 30. Like there's no other reason. He turns around because he saw me pull out of the strip club and gets behind me, pulls me over because my sticker had expired like 2 hours ago.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And here's where it gets bad. I was also a super idiot and was driving on a revoked license while carrying said case of the Colombian whites. Not really a case, but
yeah,
billiards. So that's an automatic. You're revoked, so that's an arrest. That's an automatic search. Bada bing, bada boom. Mustang convertible gone. I ended up doing 90 days in the old county vacation home, and here we are.
Good Lord.
All because
That's
my
awful.
dumbass didn't remember that September only had 30 days.
And it's the fact that he was that quick that he got your ass. So, like, you're that close. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Fishing, man. That's what they do at that time of night.
Absolutely. Eat a dick, Mike.
Man.
Good Lord.
Shout out Mike. Shout out Chipper for chiming in. We could get to what do you got? What Lex's question? What do we think about the Cavs championship block party?
I didn't see it exactly, so I know it was a big deal.
I heard it was an epic fail. Like the only Cavalier that showed up was Booby Gibson, I guess.
Wait,
from what I heard,
this was a thing.
It was a 10-year anniversary.
10-year block party. And like, I mean, from all of social media, I don't know if you got. I mean, for me, anyways, the whole 3/4 of the team is off gallivanting and playing golf and whatever else. So why would they be in Cleveland?
Weren't they in England?
Sure. I don't know where they were exactly, but most of them were there.
I thought maybe because there's analytics that showed Cleveland was the best team in the playoffs. I'm not sure how, but
shut up, they're fucking goddamn.
Okay, Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that I saw it on Twitter, so I thought maybe somebody in Cleveland organized something as a kind of a fuck you or whatever. But speaking of basketball, how about them Knicks?
Yeah, they look
fucking
good.
It's insane, bro.
I'm not, I'm a Bulls fan. We fucking suck and have for a very long time and probably will continue to do so. So I had a bit of hatred, ingrained in me from that Bulls run with the Knicks. But through this run, I've been rooting for them for the simple fact that, again, I got some gamer buddies that I've been friends with for years, and 3 or 4 of them live in the city, and like they've never experienced it. You know, none of them were born prior to 1973, so I was kind of pulling for them. You cannot help but be super impressed with their run. I mean,
Yeah,
talent wise,
sure.
you can make a lot of arguments, but as hot as they got in the playoffs, that was one of, in my opinion, one of the greatest playoff teams in their run in NBA history. Like they
lose 3 games.
Yeah,
3 or 4. I think it wasn't much.
3. They lost 2.
3.
They lost 2 games in the first series to what, Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Miami, whoever they opened with, and then didn't lose again until game 3. And I mean, you had the comebacks, and I know, Adam, we kind of argued a little bit about the whole fix, whatever, but that series with the Spurs were getting away with a lot more shit than the Knicks were.
Jungle ball, more or less. I mean, or however you want to call it. Because I mean, when you're going and fucking elbowing dudes and throwing them to the fucking ground and not getting a flagrant on that is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, Wemby went from hero to villain in literally one series.
Well, that's what you get for being 7'3".
Yeah, it's just
taller than that, I think.
Amazing. And Jalen Brunson, who, I mean, God, that pickup was panned by everybody, said that he was never going to do anything. But when the chips were down, man, he put them on their back. It was just incredible. And they had different guys stepping up at different times.
That Shamet off the bench absolutely killed every team they played.
Yeah.
Every team. That dude hit at least 3 threes every game.
We saw it firsthand.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And I can't remember the name of the small guard that hit some big shots in game 5, the Hispanic dude. I think he's from New York.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I can't think of his name offhand either.
He hit some big threes there late in that run, and it was fun to watch. Like I was glad that it happened on Saturday night, because it's obviously a night that I'm not passing out by 5:30 because I get up so goddamn early. So it was fun to watch.
Let me ask you guys this, because I know, like, we all know New York's, obviously it's been I'm happy for them in the fact that I know how it is being a Cleveland fan to go through droughts and not see a championship. So obviously 53 years has been a long ass time for them. So kudos to them for getting it. But the thing I guess I never understand, or I don't get, is 2 things. One, why the fuck do you got to destroy cabs and shit and police cars and stuff just because you won a championship? And then I don't know how many times you would see New York fans in San Antonio, they were not getting fucked with. But there's one San Antonio fan that I saw that they chased this motherfucker for blocks and were beating shit out of him just because he was wearing a fucking Spurs jersey.
Well, did you see any videos of that dude in the Rodman jersey? That was, I believe he was in the stadium. I think this was after the game. I mean, he's swinging on anybody. And he didn't look tall, just kind of stocky, but yeah, he was swinging at anybody that wanted to get it. Like it was crazy.
Like, yeah, I just never understood that.
City. Same here. Look, I mean, I'm a Bulls fan. They won 6, and the same shit happened there. Like they, cars on fire. Like, hey, we're champs. I mean, I need to go out and shoot guns in the air and light shit on fire. Like,
hell, I don't even think we did that.
Makes sense.
No, I mean, it happens a lot in a lot of the cities, but there are some instances where it doesn't. But I knew, especially a team like New York and the length of time it had been since they really had something like that to celebrate, I just knew that shit was going to get crazy. And it absolutely did. A buddy of mine, one of the guys from my gamer pal, he was down there I think he said he got there at 4:30 in the morning, 4 hours before the parade started. And by 8 in the morning, they were literally turning people away on the subways and shit.
Good Lord.
Yeah, there was an aerial shot.
What was it? What's his name's truck is pretty fucking sick that he had in the parade. Was it Anubi had his truck or something like that, or Anobi or something had his truck in the fucking parade? That motherfucker was sick. Yeah, OG had his in there because he was like, I'm putting it in the parade now.
I mean, he ain't the MVP, but they should build a statue just for what he did in Game 4.
The tip in.
Well, and the block on the prior.
Yeah.
Like he literally
Yeah.
turned that game around. He chased down block and then the tip in. Like it was just those two plays, as awesome as Brunson was throughout the entire playoffs. And then in that clincher, when people talk about this Knicks championship, they're going to mention that little snippet of OG.
Now, let me ask you guys this, because I know, like, when the Cavs won their championship, they gave everybody that worked inside the fucking arena, all the way down to the fucking janitors, all got a fucking ring for championship. Do the Knicks, because of the legend, or because of the status of the legends who never won, do they give like a Patrick Ewing a ring because he never got one and shit like that? Or just
that's basically up to Jimmy. That's basically up to Jimmy Dolan, and I gotta think that he probably will.
Yeah,
but you know that's basically at the discretion of how much money the owner wants to pay. Hell, some of those guys can buy their own rings if they want them. But
right. Because I always wondered if they did that or not. Like, hey, you know, you might not have ever got one, but since we finally got one, you're a legend here. Let's present you with the ring for what you've done for this franchise, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I think that they should give Patrick Ewing one.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you could argue Carmelo, but he didn't spend his entire career there.
Did
What about John Starks?
Yeah. Did they say the Starks or Houston ever get one?
Dirty motherfucker.
Houston never got one.
I didn't think so.
Allen Houston? No, I don't think he got one.
Who else did he play for?
I don't know why I want to say Detroit, or Miami. I can't remember.
I think you might be right.
Allen Houston?
Yeah. I don't know why those two teams are popping in my head off the rip, but I could be wrong.
Detroit Pistons.
That's what I thought.
After the Knicks. Or before the Knicks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking he was drafted by
93
Detroit.
to 96, and then 96 to 05. He played for Detroit and then the Knicks.
Gotcha.
So all right, since we'll stick to the basketball team. Now, I keep seeing all these rumors. Where do we think Giannis is going to end up? Because I've heard right now it seems like the place for him to go is Miami. They got the best offer on the table, but it's just a matter of getting the other, with basketball, it's always got to be a 2 or 3 team deal or 4 team deal. But right now I keep hearing
that way. It seems that way now when the big stars move, if you will.
Right. Because I even saw one. I think I saw one where it was Giannis to Boston, Jaylen Brown to Miami, and then there was another team that was involved too.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest. I haven't kept up a lot on sports the last week, so.
Well, obviously.
I kind of been a little sulky, if you will. I mean, I get it. Do anything. I didn't really do anything all week, and I mean, I'm not that I'm not a homebody, but like I'm not ever really home because she's not home at night. So like I was driving or going to my dad's or going to the bar. I mean, so what up, Corey?
Well, look at the bright side. At least the dogs can't chew up your hats now because you'll be home to watch. So you can't allow that to happen.
Hey, what's going on, Corey?
What's up, Corey? That's just a rumor that I've been hearing. I didn't know if I don't think the Cavs are going to do anything, but they need to if they want to get over the hump.
As much as I hate to say it, I don't think you could ever rule out the Lakers, depending on what happens with the whole LeBron saga.
Yeah. I don't know, but just the thought of Giannis and fucking Jason Tatum together scares me.
I'd like to see the Bulls, get rid of, I don't know, a few of their 37 guards that they have on the roster.
Didn't you guys just hire a new coach?
Yeah. I don't remember who the fuck it was now.
Somebody from the Spurs, I thought.
I thought it was somebody's interim coach, maybe I want to say a former player.
Hit the Googler,
We
Shane.
have the technology. We have the technology. Chicago.
Already on it. Oh, Tiago Splitter.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he's a better coach than he was a player. That's all I got to say.
Didn't Tibbs coach Chicago?
Yeah. When D Rose was
What-
literally, if
was
Derrick
that
Rose doesn't,
issue?
probably the same as, well, for one, Derrick Rose, I mean, that was a career altering injury. And
Yes, true. Right. Yes.
you know, if D Rose doesn't get hurt, I think they might win it that year, which ironically, that was the year I watched that playoff series and that game in the general area of my vacation home that I spoke of earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jail, ladies and gentlemen, jail.
Thank you, Travis.
And
Travis,
they were
you're
on
ridiculous.
they were on a hell of a run there, man. I really think that if he hadn't got hurt, that they would either won it that year or won it the next year. They had just an incredible defense, which is what Tibbs was known the best for. And the superstar up and coming still at the time, Derrick Rose, Boozer, you know, Joakim Noah was just an animal.
We hated him.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
we did.
He was like Rodman. Like, if he was on your team, you fucking loved him. But everybody else hated him because he was just that guy that got under your skin. But yeah, like, and then because that they didn't get over the hump, and they eventually let Tibbs go, and it's been really dark times since.
The thing is why can't it, like, it wasn't Tibbs and he was with the Knicks too, wasn't he?
He was their coach last year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
they ran him out.
he's done like
They fired him and brought in Mike Brown, and Brown wins the title. The knock on Tibbs is he focuses and too much on defense and literally runs players into the ground because he keeps his bench really limited, and he pushes everybody, you know, gives too many minutes to your starters, tires everybody out, especially with the kind of defense that he wants to play. And it just, you know, it just doesn't work without enough pieces that fit what he wants to do. And I think that they were moderately successful, but he just wasn't the guy to get him over the hump.
makes sense. All right, so let's change gears here. And I know it's kind of a controversial topic, but fuck it. We're unscripted. Let's do it. We obviously know what month this is. It is Pride Month. Yes.
Hey.
What are your guys' thoughts about all the bickering back and forth about there's a team in the Atlantic League that had to forfeit games because they had players that refused to wear the Pride uniforms for a game. Then you have players within the Giants organization that are putting biblical scriptures like on their hats and stuff, and everybody's throwing a fit about it. Like, what's your thoughts on all this?
I go ahead, Deez, if you got something right up ready.
You fucking coward.
I'm not. I just don't know.
No, I know.
Like, I have a whole opinion. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, I just feel like it's in my 42 years of being on this planet, I just think the last 10 to 15, it's just really getting pushed on us, just in general speaking. And I don't really understand it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, I'm not.
Oh,
go ahead.
I don't care what you do in the bedroom. I don't. Like, I honestly don't.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm not even gonna like say anything bad about Pride Month. Whatever you want your month, have it.
Right.
But again, like you said, it's forced. And for the love of Christ, it's a minor league team. What the fuck are you doing? Like, just, you know, you're trying to force players, some of which may not necessarily have those views, to wear that jersey, I 100% stand behind those players. Fuck that. You shouldn't be forced to get behind something that you don't believe in. You know, you just do what normal people should do. If it's something that doesn't hurt you, but you may not necessarily like support or whatever, and that is, wait for it, shut the fuck up. Like, just,
or scroll on, like, just
like, let people live their lives. It's not, hurting you. I mean, we could get into the whole argument about, transgender kids or whatever, but that's another show for another time. But as far as overall Pride Month, like, fine, have your month, have fun, have your parades, but don't force it on the people that don't care. Like, I have gay friends, bi friends, and I love them all. They're great. Do your thing, but don't make me go to work wearing a rainbow, because it's just that it ain't my thing. Like,
I think a lot of it has to do, in my opinion, is that the old generation, all they wanted was just to have the right to get married. And then you have this new age that brought in this, as we call it, as Ant calls it, which we've had Ant on the show before. He calls it the community, which is like the LGBT with all the letters, is a whole different animal that is just taking it. And, we got you to this point. They come along and now they're trying to get more bullshit. He goes, just live your life. He goes, don't stop trying to shove it down people's throats. He goes, they don't give a shit what you do in the bedroom. They supported you. He goes, you guys are just taking it a little too far and trying to get more shit. He goes, just leave it be.
Yeah. No, you want to get married? Get married. You have the right to be miserable just like everybody else that gets married.
Yep. I agree. That's what I always say.
Yourself out. But, you shouldn't be in schools teaching 6 and 7-year-olds that it's okay to want to not be the sex that you are. Like, look, if little Tommy wants to play with Barbies and wear dresses, let him do his thing. Let him live his life. And when he's old enough, by the time he turns 18, 19, 20, he'll probably have a pretty good idea of who he is. And then it's on him.
Yeah.
But to tell kids that young that it's okay, we're going to put you on these pills and do these things. I'm sorry. I will never, ever, ever get behind that. And I'll probably never get famous because I'll get canceled. Somebody will pull this fucking clip up. But anybody out there who believes that should be a thing, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself.
You ain't wrong there.
Let kids be kids. Let them do their thing. But don't guide them through it in a way that is going to possibly hurt them later on. It's part of growing up.
Sometimes I feel like in those situations, it's more of the parent. Something's amiss there than the child, if you will. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a psychologist.
Well, it's a recipe. There's parents, many of whom, as ashamed as I am, and I don't know how, because you get on TikTok and we're glorified. But if we're being honest, many of these parents are Gen X, and I don't know where they went wrong, but some of it's parents. But the biggest villain in this entire storyline, and this isn't just the gay and trans and all that stuff. It's basically everything from BLM to all of the far left and the far right nut jobs. And we're on it right now. Social fucking media.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As much as, it has done good for society. It has allowed me to connect with people that I hadn't seen in decades. But at the end of the day, when this entire world is smoldering ash, the few that are left can say that the beginning of the end for modern civilization was social media. It really was.
And part of me wants to think / believe that it was set up that way, but that's a whole nother show.
I don't know that it was set up that way, but it has definitely been steered in specific directions at specific times.
I mean, it's a combination of social media and what the news media, because the news media tries to push everything to their narrative anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, I mean, and it's all about money. Like that's why MySpace was awesome. But then Facebook came along. Oh, me too. You know, Facebook came along, and for a while Facebook was cool, but now when you log into your Facebook account, you could scroll for an hour and you're only going to see like 10 or 15 posts from people that you actually give a shit about. The rest are ads
that are recent.
Right. Yeah. It is so gone off the rails. Twitter /X isn't a whole lot better. Like it really social media isn't social media anymore. It's
TikTok is where it's at.
It's social advertising. It's getting that way too, though. With all the TikTok shop, and God forbid I accidentally fat finger one of those things, and like I've been seeing 800 ads a day for that mini fucking chainsaw because I accidentally clicked on it one time. Like, get the fuck out of here. And
the fuck you need a mini chainsaw for?
Right. While we're pissing people off, the outrage, and we'll talk about the actual event in a minute, but the outrage over Freedom 250 UFC fights.
That was going to be my next one. So good job, Deez. I was going to bring that up next too.
I love it. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God. I can't believe what they're doing on the White House lawn. This is just that sacred ground. They're desecrating our nation's capital. 2023, there was a tranny flashing hers, whatever's tits. Later took pictures with the president. They lit the lighthouse up in rainbow flags. Like, where were you then? Like, why can't we have our thing?
Yeah.
We didn't pay for it. That's the other thing. Oh, taxpayer dollars. Get a fucking education and read a little bit. Dana White, UFC, and TKO paid for all of that, not your tax dollars. And it was a great fucking event with some really good fights, and people got the shit beat out of them.
Dude, I couldn't stay up late enough to watch it live, but I rewatched the whole entire main event. Oh, I loved every second of it. Every second.
It was good. Like, it was a great event. And it's one of those, like, like Dana said, once in a lifetime, like the Sphere.
You know, he said they'll never do it again.
Yeah.
He did say that.
Or the outrage of what Josh Hokett said or didn't say, or whatever you want to say. Like,
no, he said it. He 100% said it.
I know. That's
a whole nother rabbit hole, but
that's a show. That's a show.
My thing is, I look at it like this.
Think about, buddy. Something to think about.
I'm an independent. I don't give a shit about, Trump or fucking Biden, whoever. But why is it because Trump puts it here? He's the biggest fucking, it's anti-American. It's all this bullshit, whatever. But if fucking Joe Biden would have done it, these motherfuckers would have been up his ass about the most American president we've ever had. So patriotic for America's 250. But because it's fucking Donald Trump, everybody wants to throw a fit about it. Like, who gives a shit what president did it? It was something for America. Why can't we just come together? I don't give a shit what color you are. We're all as one. We're all Americans. Let's support America.
Yeah. The reason my name is Deez, it comes from the nephew of my old radio co-host. We had a podcast and a radio show for a year. It was called El Donzo and Deez. And it was a political satire show. We had an hour-long show every single Sunday morning. And I said this when we started the show back in 2020 during COVID. If Donald Trump would have just got off of Twitter and just shut up and do the things that he did, but he created a lot of the hate for him. That being said, I support a lot of the things that he's doing. I don't support them all, but growing up, I probably would say that I leaned more left than right. And to this day, I'm still in favor of a woman's right to choose to a certain extent. You know, I don't think you should go in there at 7-8 months and be able to get one, but you know, within a reasonable time frame, hey, you do what you got to do. But I'm also pro guns. Like basically I was a libertarian. But and you can pinpoint it to basically between 2016 and 2020. The left has just gone so far left that you just can't. I can't support anything they do because Christ, if you say one bad thing about anything that they're doing or one good thing about anything that Trump's doing, oh, you're a racist. You're a white supremacist, and I'm so fucking tired of that. Like I can support some things that the man does without being, blatantly racist or, anti-gay, homophobic, whatever. Like just like George Carlin said a long time ago, even though he was more liberal than anything, I have this really dumb thing that I do. It's called thinking, and I like to form my own opinions. I don't get it from fucking CNN and MS bullshit, and I don't get it from Fox News because, it's all controlled rhetoric. And at the end of the day, they're not the fucking people in charge anyway. Like all they do is sit there and watch all of us fight with each other, and they don't do a goddamn thing about it. And it's sad.
It is.
But that whole thing with the, what they did on the lawn is just.
It was a great setup too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, everything looked great. Christ, they had 60,000+ people at the weigh-ins.
Well, right? I like the fact that, what was it, Gaethje comes walking out of the fucking Oval Office, mind you, for his entrance. That was fucking badass. I don't care what anybody says.
Did you see where he was looking at the
Declaration, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, and said, I can't read it.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, which is because it was written so fancy and, something that people below my generation doesn't know, and that's called cursive. And that
I didn't realize O'Malley was on the card.
Yeah, Sugars. That was at the request of Trump. He wanted him on the card, and he wanted Derek Lewis on the card. And the Derek Lewis decision came late, and it shouldn't have, because that man was not in fighting shape, and it showed.
Dude, like you obviously followed enough D's. Like
Megs.
Derek hasn't looked good at all in the last 3 fights, I would say.
Yeah.
Like
did he lose,
bro?
Oh yeah, he got the shit beat out of him.
Out bad. He gave up.
Yeah.
It looked like he gave up to me, anyways.
You could tell like he was not. I mean, he's 41, so Father Time has caught up, but he wasn't like in shape for 41. Like you could tell. He took the fight 2 weeks ago, probably got on a treadmill, and then showed up at the octagon. Like, that's it.
Was his balls hot?
I don't think he was in there long enough. Yeah. He wasn't in there long enough to get hot because he got smoked.
What's your opinion on Hokit? He's like over all of it, like his fighting and I really feel like he wants to be like Kobe Covington so bad.
Yeah,
I know, Meg.
You can tell that he's trying to be a character.
And I don't know. Do you think the UFC needs that? Like, I don't know if they need that.
Meg, I can answer your question because I'm on the show. I would get us banned so fucking quick. That's why I don't do my stuff on TikTok because I just can't help it. I'll say shit and I will be banned and I'll have the whole fucking network banned.
Is it swearing or just the topics?
Both.
That would get a
Okay,
fair. Yeah.
Well, we would definitely have to do 18+ just so that way we could vape and shit, because obviously Deez and I vape while we're doing the show. So we had to be 18+.
I started going live when I first got on. And literally the first time I went live, I did this. We were like, boom, gone. What? Motherfucker, I am 50 years old. If I
Right?
want to fucking do a rail right now, I will. Thank you very much.
And
No, the fucking
person
thing is
that threw you
we-
out. The person that threw you out was probably 25 or less.
Probably less.
So we do battles and shit on TikTok, you know, and the thing is we've had it happen a couple of times now where somebody will be jokingly like, "Hey, bring this person in. I want to cook them or I want to smoke them." Just talking about like I want to cook their ass. As soon as you say that, restriction pops up. It's like, for what? Bullying and harassment. Like, are you fucking serious?
In a private message with a friend, I'm joking. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're such an idiot," and it got flagged.
Oh my goodness.
They just had it out for you, D's.
I guess. And Adam,
Yeah.
that's not the person.
No. That's not the. She did come in earlier though. She said she was the first one that came in and said, "Hey, Adam." Megs, he's got a thing for Katie.
She's nice.
Because he came in one time we were doing the silent game, 1,000 silent. So if you get to 1,000 points, your opponent's got to be quiet during the battle.
And nothing makes a woman more attractive than silence.
Ew.
See, you'll get along great with Meg and Travis because they're a couple and they're just like us, how we are. So you'll fit right in with them.
Yeah, look, I'm just serious. Don't worry.
I'm just serious. All right, so I don't think Travis is in here, but this isn't our. There's two things I got to bring up that Travis has brought up on TikTok, and I was sitting at the Crushers game the other night, and I had to I get a phone call. It's Megs. I pick it up and said hello. She goes, "Hey, hang on a second." She brings in 3 other people, so now it's basically a 5-way call at once. So you guys are on a men's softball team. I think that's how this works. And, you know, you all drink while you're playing softball, usually a lot of times, you know, whatever, whatnot. And there's one. Sorry, I didn't count that one. I just make sure I count it. And your buddy comes back with 2 full beers in his hands and he has to piss. Do you help your bro out and hold it for him? We're not talking, and I'm talking like just the way they're discussing it last night was you're giving him basically the clock it. You're just gonna, you're gonna reach around, hold it because he's got the 2 beers in his hands. Now, me being the logical thinker that I am, you can hold 1 beer in your mouth, hold the other beer in the hand, and do what you got to do. But yet, or set the beers down and go pee. Because their thing was they don't want to give their drinks to their buddy because they're afraid somebody's going to roofie it.
You said piss.
Yes.
I thought you said pitch. I'm like, why the fuck is he taking the beers out of the field? Okay.
Yeah. No, and there's no place like to go to the restroom around there or something, and he wants you to Trav said you're not grabbing it, you're just kind of pinching it and holding it.
No.
His dick?
Yes.
No.
This is a conversation.
That's not. No.
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 I'll hold the beer.
Absolutely not.
Give me the beer.
Right.
You're
not going to hold. You're going to drink it.
Wait, somebody said they would hold it?
Yes. A couple of guys did.
They
That's
definitely
taking Pride Month a little too far, I think.
I wish I could have got Trav in here because he was asking me, he goes, "How do you get on your show?" I said, "We literally send you a fucking link and you just grab it on your phone and pop in." Because I think he needs to explain it better, but Trav would be fucking hysterical about, the way he is about things. He does not give a shit. There is no filter with that. He's just like you, Deez. There is no filter. You get what you get with him.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into
I'm still not letting anybody else man the fire hose.
Oh, put it this way. Megan, the big thing that I think, because Meg said, she goes, they've done it apparently already. So, but Meg, I think the big argument between Meg and Trav was the other night was that Trav was saying that Megs was jealous because he's had more dicks in his hand than she has.
Wow. Yikes.
Dude, it's fucking hysterical the shit we come up with and talk about on these fucking different. See, look, I'm a boy's boy. I got you, bro.
You don't got me. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I will piss in my pants before I let another man the hose. Like, no, I'm good on that.
It's so funny how it goes. Like, you get both sides of it. Guys that are for it, guys that are against it.
If I ever become a quadriplegic, I'll give you a call, Trav. Yes,
Corey,
Corey.
this show took it.
Yes.
This is why we're
Yes,
unscripted,
Corey.
y'all.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's why I was glad Trav came back in. Meg probably told him, "You need to get your ass back in here. They're talking about your topic."
Does he want to hop in? Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told him we just send him a link.
Yeah, if you want to jump on, Trav, in the second hour, we are going to do our top 5 TV moms.
Or anything else you want to talk about, because Trav can keep it going. He can come up with all kinds of shit.
Yeah, fuck.
What's up, Chris?
He's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she shared it out in our group chat that I'm talking about the softball thing. That's why he came back in. Oh, hell, we are going to be dressed in Chiefs gear.
We got 8 minutes till break.
Fuck the break. Every time we take the break, we lose our fucking people.
All right.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. Like,
all right. Well, so this is another topic that Trav started with. We're going to use, it's going to be the Travis show today. We're going to go with shit that he's done to piss people off. Now, yeah, he's in his rig. He said next weekend, count him in. Is cheerleading a sport or not?
no. Absolutely not. Neither's gymnastics. Argue with a wall.
Argue with a wall.
Oh my.
It is, without question. Well, cheerleading to a certain degree too, I guess. It is an athletic competition. They are very talented, very strong, very fit. I respect the grind. Is it a sport? No. Definitely not.
Let me go to Merriam-Webster.
He's saying yes because he agrees with you, Deez. That's why he said yes.
Yeah. Not a sport.
Well, Shane?
Give me a moment if we're not taking a break. I'm looking something up.
You want a hot take that
Sport.
Probably won't sit well with a lot of the viewers in the Redline family?
Shoot, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Racing's not a sport either.
That's another argument that, I mean, it could...
Again, takes skill. I respect it. It's not a sport. My opinion.
Look at Travis.
You want to make it a sport? Leave the wrecks on the fucking track. Let's see who can drive.
Ooh. I'm all for that.
Yeah, I agree. Just like figure skating. Like, how the fuck you come up with those scores? Like,
yeah. He said it used to be a sport, though.
it's a motorsport. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Chris.
Motorcycle racing.
Corey's got a good question.
What
defines a sport?
Not driving in fucking circles or doing
or straight
by yourself or straight. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'll give NASCAR the sport label long before I do drag racing. Like, that doesn't even require a lot of talent. That just requires really good reaction time and like getting your gears down and shit. Like, which again is talent. You have to practice at it. I understand that.
Snowboarding. I feel like it is a sport. I don't know.
Again, I put those in like the athletic competition things. Like, to me, sports are more like teams and strategy, and I know you're going to argue there's strategy in racing, but not to the degree of other organized sports and team activities and things like that. But not necessarily. A spelling bee is a competition. That don't mean it's a fucking sport. Adam, are you okay?
Did he freeze up?
I think so. Or
he's frozen.
Or he's really paying attention.
He's not that good. Yep. He's gone.
That was me that removed him.
But,
cricket, I know nothing of, but I can learn the scoring. Yeah. Like cricket is, I mean, it's a sport and it's one that takes a lot of skills. Kind of a hybrid baseball, croquet, whatever the fuck.
How about what about polo? They're roasting him. I love it.
His team, yeah. Team here.
Oh shit. Good stuff.
I would put polo more as a sport than a lot of the other things that have been discussed because it is usually team. You know,
that's true. Yeah.
There's a goal that you have to achieve to score points, offense, defensive plays, things like that. You know. Yeah, agree, Travis.
Trying
to see if what other things can we say is or isn't a sport? Fudding, shitty.
Fudding ass
what?
Ain't work dick. All right. Those are that is grammatically correct.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
Handball is a sport.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
handball's pretty fucking demanding. And it's usually 1 versus 1. You know, I would call that a sport. You have to physically exert energy to score points, to deny the other team / person. No, it was
fishing.
Not
we got fishing in the chat. I don't.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no! Fishing's not even an athletic competition. It's a fucking hobby. And yes, they've turned it into a competition, and that's fine. But like the fact that they call it a fishing
sport.
No, not at all.
Tournament?
Yeah, tournament. Fuck off. You're literally going out in a boat and trying to catch more weight than the other fat ass in his bass boat.
Right. I will say though, like the pros, if you will, and I'm not saying that they know how to catch fish any better than anybody else, but they got the best boat, they got the best radar, if whatever you want to call it. I mean, so like
they know, they know the spots. They know like what lures work with what fish. Yeah. They know what kind of action to put on. So yeah, there is a certain level of talent with it. But at the end of the day, if the fish ain't biting, the fish ain't biting.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck what's on the end of that hook. Hunting, hunting ain't a sport either. You know, because the enemy or the other team doesn't know they're playing.
yeah. Especially if they're in a fenced-in area.
Oh, don't even get me started on that shit. Like,
I
got no respect for people that go to things like that. You're not hunting, you're finding.
Yeah, right. And they're usually baited.
Yeah, if you go out on Papa's old property, you know, out in the woods somewhere and do your thing, respect. But if you're going to a reserve or whatever, fuck off.
Try this again.
Hey, I didn't know if you froze or if you were just really paying attention.
The bad thing is I froze because I'm sitting here and all of a sudden every box on my fucking laptop was just doing the circle of death. I could still hear you guys. And then it was just like something went wrong. I'm like, motherfucker. And now my laptop's just not even working worth the fuck right now.
No, it isn't. It's a competition. It's a skilled competition. I don't call that a sport. It is an individual competition where you're just trying to perform better than other people with no influence from them. Again, takes great skill.
How about-
respect it. Not a sport.
How about underwater basket weaving?
Oh, clearly that's a sport.
Really? We're going with that now? Jesus Christ. The hell's this world coming to? Well, since we're at 11 o'clock, do you guys want to do anything else you want to discuss, or you want to just get into our top 5?
Let's get into it and stretch it
Yeah.
out and give us
Yeah.
your reasons why. And in other words, eat clock. Eat clock.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting.
Plus, I mean,
I'm waiting to see how many we have together.
I think the chat will help also.
Yeah.
Golf is a sport, yes. I'm going to start with an honorable mention. and
Hold
only
on, wait a minute.
because
Trying to do
why
something
am I
here.
holding?
Because I fucking said
Because
so.
D said so.
Okay.
I'm trying to like give us some kind of like official thing here. And boom. There we go. We are doing our
There we
top
go.
5 TV moms. Obviously in honor of Father's Day. Probably got these backwards because I think we did.
Well, yeah,
something bad.
we should have done it the other way around, but we didn't. That's why we're unscripted. We do shit backwards sometimes.
Oh, and wait, I wouldn't be a Gen Xer if I didn't do the obligatory Happy Motherfuckers Day tomorrow.
Yeah. No, the thing I hate about tomorrow is when you get the single moms out there trying to get credit for Father's Day too. Like,
look, I said this. I don't know if it was on Unscripted or if it was on Renegades. No. Single moms doing 2 jobs, fuck off. You had your day. And same thing for single dads on Mother's Day. Not your day.
yeah. No, I get it.
What you do, but yeah, no, this is about dads. Anyway, top 5 TV moms. I got mine in order. Is everybody else or?
Yeah, mine's in order.
Yeah, I have an order. Yes.
All right. Well, Adam, give me your number 5.
I'm going to go with an old school just because we all grew up on it. And it was one of the, because she had such a large family. But I went with Mrs. Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch. You can't go wrong with that. We all grew up on it, and everybody, you had your kids you hated, but the parents, the mom was always, the one you went to for the advice, and the dad was a disciplinarian. So
I honestly never got really into the Brady Bunch. I mean, I watched it because it was on all the fucking time, but I was never like, oh God, the Brady's, yay. It was just,
right.
It was something to do. But she was a good mom of a blended family, even though she was banging her son.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
All right, my number 5 is Roseanne. Just classic, slightly higher than white trash, lower middle class, smart ass, bit of a badass, holding it down with Dan and the girls and DJ. She was probably more of the average mom of like my childhood, my neighborhood. Like there were a lot of Roseannes that I grew up around. So yeah, I respect it.
Corey, this can be hot moms. It's just your top 5 TV moms, however you want to.
Yeah, hot moms. I could have went in a totally different direction.
Yeah, no shit.
I got a honorable mention because she's not a mom per se on the TV show, but Leah Remini, they played on King of Queens. But my number 5,
I almost when Adam said this, I almost made an announcement in the chat. They didn't have any fucking kids, so you can't argue for her. But
I said honorable mention. She's not in the top 5.
Because
Well, my
she'd
number
probably
5
be
is-
near number
She
1
would
or number
be-
2. Yeah, she's
for
up there.
sure.
Yeah, she's up there.
My number 5 is Vicki Lawrence, Mama from Mama's Family.
God damn it! I was hoping I was going to be the only one to have her on my list.
I almost
I used
added
to
her.
watch that all the time
Yes.
with my grandparents, on my dad's side.
That show was
grandpa
fucking
and
hilarious.
My grandma, we watched all the time. Oh, that was so funny. It was such a funny show.
Younger than Carol Burnett, and played her mom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Hilarious.
Which is
That was
at Golden Girls.
so funny.
Sophia was younger than the
The
rest
youngest.
Of the cast.
That's crazy to think about. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she showed up like as her normal self, with gray hair, and they're like, "You're not nearly. You don't look old enough to play the part." So she went out, bought a wig, got made up, came back in and auditioned and won the part. Youngest of the cast.
Best character on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, what's your actual number 5?
That was.
That was her number 5. Leah Remini was the
Leah
special.
Remini.
Or
Oh,
the,
that's right. That's right. Sorry, my bad. All right, number 4. We'll leave it back with you, Shane.
I'm gonna go with Marie Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond.
never watched that.
Was her name? It was good.
It was solid.
It was
Yeah,
good.
it was good. His parents and his brother made the show though. Like Ray was good.
Oh,
but
I agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Brad, what the hell's his name?
Oh,
Garrett.
Brad Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad Garrett. Yep.
And the monster from he played the Frankenstein's monster. I can't ever remember his name either. And Mel Brooks's Bride of Frankenstein or whatever the hell it was called. That's the guy that played.
Talk about the dad.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Like very popular actor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I know the face.
Yeah. Anyway, good pick.
Yes. Go. I'll figure it out. Go ahead. Proceed.
For
Number
me, number 4. Mine is, and this is probably one that you both have, probably for the same reasons. Peg Bundy. Even though she was a lazy ass housewife, she was funny. She had them cans. Obvious hornball, but yeah, I liked Peg.
I don't have her on my list actually because I figured she'd be on both of yours.
I did not put her on my list.
Oh, good.
Well,
I think
my number 4 is
one
easy.
gonna be... Go ahead. Sorry.
Finish.
No, I was just saying that I think my number 1, you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? But go ahead.
It's not some anime bullshit, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. Well, Shane already said my number 4, and that was Thelma Harper from Mama's Family. So I don't need to get into that because we already talked about it. But I thought for sure she was going to be like the dark horse that nobody else was going to have.
All right, going back the other way. Adam?
You want me to start with my number 3?
Yeah.
This one, I watched this show religiously. I was a big fan of this show because the cast was very good, and I thought it was, and plus being a Michigan fan, obviously they had some Michigan flair to it. But I went with Jill Taylor from Home Improvement.
I wondered if anybody was going to pick her.
Yeah, I had to. There was just no ifs, ands, or buts because I watched that show religiously. So I'm like, I got to stick with the shows that I watched religiously. So I might as well just put the ones in that I know of, and and I was a fan of hers. So, but yeah, so Jill Taylor.
Liked it. Good pick. Guess it'd be me. All right. Here is one. She was technically only a mom for 3 seasons. 2 seasons. But she still kind of played the mom role many, many times, and her character evolved from like somebody you didn't expect anything from to one of the ultimate badasses, and that is Carol Pelletier. Who, you say? Carol from The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
I didn't never notice her. I never knew the last name.
I didn't either. I had to look it up literally 5 minutes before we went on air.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's up, George?
Went from the abused housewife with a child who, as we all know, or at least if you watch the show, you know, they
Look at the flowers.
no, that wasn't her kid. Those were the girls.
I know, but right, but still, just look at the flowers.
Yeah, her kid died at the end of season 2. But yeah, the way like her character arc is one of my favorites of that show, from where she started to where she still is with the whole Daryl and Carol show. But yeah, Shane, number 3.
I don't know the characters. I looked it up, but I didn't. I just remember writing it down for 3. It's the mom from Family Matters. I watched that show a lot. So
Harriet Winslow.
Just that. Yeah. I don't know why I was blanking, because all I could think of was see, I'm blanking right now. The
Urkel.
nerd.
Urkel.
That's it. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
Carl
she's my
Winslow.
number 3. Yeah. That's my number 3.
All right, roll it back with your number 2.
My number 2, which I would say a lot of people, if we were going hot moms, is probably near the top. I'm going to go with Gloria Pritchett, Sofia Vergara from Modern Family.
Jay.
As long as she didn't.
Yes.
As long as she didn't talk. Look,
Believe it or not, Julie Bowen, the blonde that plays, the daughter or
Yes.
Phil Dunphy's wife, does a fucking spot on impersonation of her.
A lot
That's
of times
hilarious.
a foreign accent is very, very sexy. It is not with her.
Her or Fran Drescher, then.
Do they talk?
Yes, you have to pick one because that's
They
why.
have to talk. Yeah.
Her.
Okay.
Her, yeah. I'd take a normal sounding 4 over Fran Drescher. That voice is like pure boner killer.
I can't see the comments because I can't get to them because I can't get on my Facebook on my laptop now.
Well, that's the last one.
Yes. Look at the flowers, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the easy, Trav. Was it my turn for number 2? Or is it D's?
I believe.
Who just went?
Shane.
I just
So it would be you.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be me. My number 2, old school. Grew up in the 80s watching it, so this was like my first, even though I didn't know the word existed at the time, but what I would consider MILF. And that is Elise Keaton. From
Family Ties?
Family Ties.
Great show, too.
Yeah. She wasn't like a smoke show, but she was very attractive, blonde. It was the early 80s, so it didn't like she had tits and ass hanging out or anything like that. But she was good looking. Like
Very respectable.
She made it tingle.
First time you felt that little tinkle down,
Yeah, I was like,
tingle
hey,
down there.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So
Meredith
my
Baxter
number,
is her name.
yeah, that's it. My number 2, we're gonna go old school. Back in the day when nobody was offended by shit, and you could get away with things, because if you put her husband's character with another character, they wouldn't get away with half the shit they said in our lifetime today, in today's society, and that would be the one, the only Oh, Archie. Edith Bunker.
I knew.
I was gonna
knew
tell you they wouldn't get away with 90% of the shit that they said on that show.
Literally. Exactly. But Edith Bunker, obviously, just because her voice was fucking enough to drive you nuts.
Yeah. If you walked into a studio and pitched that show today, they would throw you off the fucking roof.
Probably arrest you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
that show gave us another great show, and that's the Jeffersons.
Indeed. With Wheezy.
Wheezy, yeah, Wheezy.
Oh, then I got to back it up with my number one, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, it's already been mentioned. She hasn't made anybody's list, but picture it. Sicily. Sophia Petrillo is my number one from the Golden Girls.
Oh, nice.
Just the fact that was all she always started out with that,
Picture it. Yep.
Picture it, Sicily, and then she'd have a year. Couldn't think of a year off the top of my head because you had to go so far back. But and that's the thing, and it was cool that Dee's brought up that tidbit is because a lot of people didn't realize that she was like the youngest out of all of them, and she played the oldest character. So and just her quick wit and the way she'd always just always have shit to say to Dorothy or any of the other, or even Blanche for that matter. I mean, it was just, it's still a great show. Like if I catch it on TV now, I'll still watch it. Like I grew up with it. So, but I've always just had a thing for Sophia to where, the way she gives you that grandmother feeling where it's like watching her makes you think of my grandparents or my grandmothers that are both gone. So like, that's why I still watch it is I feel like I got that connection still because I watch it with both of them.
Yeah. I mean, look how long the show has been done. And it's still like people still play the theme song and the show's still in syndication. Memes all the time, but here's another thing. Go ahead.
Would you say that it seems to be like it's more like popular now that it's not around, like it just in syndication? Because it seems like it came back so full fledged. So we're like I don't remember back then. I was too young yet. I don't think they had the T-shirts and the memorabilia like they do now.
Well, no, because they didn't have the internet.
Right.
So, you couldn't just get on Amazon or whatever and buy a Golden Girls T-shirt or whatever. But it was definitely really popular. But yeah, it's been basically carried on through memes and, social media and all this stuff. And the song was catchy. And they play it for every fucking bachelorette party ever.
Yeah.
Stupid, but, do you know who the oldest cast member of that show was?
B. Arthur, wasn't it?
The slut.
Blanche was.
Blanche was the oldest. Rue McClanahan. She was the oldest of the group.
And then this will show you how fucked up like my family is my cousin had his daughter when she was probably like 2 and 3 years old. She was real little, but she was a very flirtatious young little girl. So we always gave her the nickname Blanche because she'd always be fucking flirting with people. So that's why my mom and my aunt were big Golden Girls fans, and they still are to this day. So they'd always give her and it was funny because she would say something like she would do something, and then she would look at my aunt who was her grandma, and she would say something, she'd get in trouble, and my aunt would be like, "Hey, keep it up, you're not getting any Christmas gifts." "Oh, no, ma'am, Blanche be good. Blanche be good." Like she even started calling herself Blanche. Like she almost thought that was her name for a while, but thankfully she grew out of that and she's become a great human being in society. Great kid.
Kitty Foreman was good. I liked her on that show.
Yes.
Both her and Red were.
I thought she'd be on somebody's list.
I considered
she was close. She was close.
Yeah, she was a good one. All right. My number one comes with a caveat. I'm pretty sure she was not a mom. In fact, I'm like 99% sure she was not a mom. However, she was definitely like the mother figure of the family and handled business and like she got shit done. And that is Fiona Gallagher.
I didn't even think about that.
Good one.
And
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
She checks all the boxes. Like she'll go knock a bitch out. She'll, come home from the bar afterwards and let you bang her on the washing machine. You know, she takes care of the baby, handles the drunk father. Yeah.
That was such a
Fiona
great show.
It really was. It kind of tailed off there at the end, but
Yeah.
For 6 seasons, it was very, very good. All right, Mr. Shano.
I feel this is anticlimactic because I don't know if either of you know who this is. And it was sort of I'll say guilty pleasure of mine when I was younger. But so my number one is Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore Girls.
Never watched it.
Do you have any idea? Do you know who I'm talking about, though?
I know who she
Laura
is,
Graham
yes.
Is her name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's, yeah.
I only know of the existence of her because this morning when I was Googling,
She popped up a lot.
Yeah, she popped up a lot. But
She's
I
on a
never
lot of
watched
lists.
the show. Yeah, I never watched the show.
I
so
will
I really
say,
couldn't speak on
not
it.
a lot of people might not know this, but Melissa McCartney, she was on that show.
Really?
The heavier set.
Yeah.
Melissa, whatever. McCartney,
I think.
Melissa McCarthy.
Or McCarthy.
Are you talking about
Yes.
the fat chick?
Yes. Barracuda.
Yeah.
McCarthy. I believe it's McCarthy.
Yes, that's what it is. Now that I'm looking.
All right, so let's talk about this then. It sticks with their theme. What are the ones that, are you surprised didn't make a list, or ones that we could still kind of like keep bringing up that like we wanted to put on our list, but we didn't? And I'll go first because I want to bring this up too, is I'm really surprised that Mrs. Huxtable wasn't on anybody's list.
Strong consideration.
I just say, because she's the one that's always up there.
Yeah, strong consideration. She was a lawyer, a bit of a badass in her own right. Had to put up with all them fucking kids. Yeah, she was definitely on the list. And again, being the age that I am, that was like the Thursday night thing to do, was to watch the Cosby Show.
He remembers what day it was on.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Thursday was that was the night in television. I mean, look back through history. Some of the greatest shows, or what are considered the greatest shows on network television, were Thursday night. Like, because Fridays sucked because people went out to dinner and drinking and everything.
Yeah.
So they typically would put their heaviest hitters on Thursday. I mean, Seinfeld, Friends, Cheers, Cosby's, all of those were Thursday night shows.
That was until TGIF came out years later.
How about
yeah?
How about any of the moms from? How about I'll ask this: who is your favorite? And I don't know if they were all moms, so I don't know if I can say this, but the show Desperate Housewives.
Never watched it.
The bits Lois Lane, whatever her name was, her.
Okay.
Always
Terry Hatcher. I knew you
yes.
were. I'm pretty sure you were Terry Hatcher. Yeah.
They're real and they're spectacular, and I don't know if she was a mom or not, but yeah.
A show that kind of pisses me off that we didn't ever get to see the parents on, and we all grew up watching it, is you really never ever saw moms or dads hardly of Saved by the Bell.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, granted, there was the one episode with Screech's mom, because that was the time that they busted the statue and had to go find another one when they had the party at the house. You saw Lisa's mom on.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing a parent, but
Zach's dad was in there a lot because, he was always on his fucking phone with business. You saw Slater's once in a while, because of the military thing, and he didn't.
I got a good one. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was probably too busy staring at Kelly Kapowski's ass, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
So, from back in the TGIF days, Adam, did you ever watch Step by Step?
Suzanne Summers,
baby.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, that reminds me. Dave did send his in, and so yeah, this is why I thought other people would pick it. This is Dave's list, and he's got one on here that's really good too. He had Peggy Bundy, Claire from Modern Family, which is that Sophia?
Yep.
No, that's the other one. No, Claire's the blonde.
Okay.
Yes.
Jamie Presley from My Name Is Earl.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't remember what her name was, but yeah, I would drag my balls across broken glass on asphalt in 100-degree temperatures.
Just a sniff apart.
Yeah. Connie Britton from Friday Night Lights.
She was also good in what was the one on? Oh God, the real weird ass show that her and it was like the latex suit guys or something. It was on. I want to say it was like. I can't Google it because my fucking internet's being gay over here. Sorry, didn't mean to say that out loud. Pride Month.
We forgive you.
I can't think of the name of the damn show. There was a couple seasons, and they kept changing seasons every year. There was the Coven season. It was on FX.
American Horror or whatever.
Yeah, the horror stories or something like that, or
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
She was in the first season, and she was really good in that. And they had a kid, but I didn't think it would have been, since it was only a 1-season thing, and they really didn't do much parenting because of all the other shit that was going on. But she was good. Connie Britton was good in that show too.
Yeah, that show, like every season was a different
something different. Yeah. I got through about 3 seasons, and I said, all right, I just, I stopped watching it.
And then Dave's last one was Suzanne Summers from Step by Step.
That's okay. That makes sense then. I didn't think about it. Like, we all watch it. Most of us on the show watch it. Would you have put Angela on there from Landman?
I don't know who that is. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
You need to watch it, dude. You'll like it.
I just went through, like, the last couple of weeks, I went through a entire rewatch of Suits.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm on Reacher. I'm on season 2 of Reacher.
That's a great show too.
Yeah, season 1 was awesome. Season 2 hasn't grabbed me yet, but I'm only like
it will.
Yeah, he's such a badass.
It almost seems like it's too like it. I understand it's TV and stuff, but some of the fights and shit that he's in, it's like really like he got away with that or he did that, kind of thing.
Yeah, the problem I had is like in the moments that are meant to make him look like such a badass are awesome, but then like later on when he has the final fight with the dude in the warehouse, it's back and forth. Like,
you literally come on,
kicked the shit out of him already in the restaurant earlier in the season, and now he's putting up a fight. Like, no. Since
when?
Yeah, but it was entertaining.
What, you little shithead? Come here. She just every time I'm in here and I'm not giving her enough attention, she has to be on the table. And wants to put her ass on the TV or on the camera.
This is one I thought somebody might come up with, but Lucy.
She did pop up when I Googled it too, and I thought about it, but I didn't watch it enough, so I can't say I couldn't have put her,
Yeah. Yeah, and that was kind of one of my prerequisites. Like I could have picked hotter moms or more popular moms or whatever, but if it was a show that I knew absolutely nothing about, I wasn't gonna try and justify it.
Here's a good question for you. Fresh Prince, which Vivian would you rather have? The one that started it or the one that ended it?
I think the original
was probably the better one.
Yeah.
That's who we.
1 season or 2?
I think it was 2. We'd have to Google that and see.
I just thought that was kind of funny because, like, usually if you replace an actor for a part, you at least try and make them look alike.
Yeah, they were not. It was night and day difference.
Literally.
And I ain't trying to sound bad when I say that, but
anything alike.
Yeah.
0.
It was like, yeah.
Well, and the thing is when you think about it, look at James Avery and the new version of Vivian. They're both kind of lighter skinned, and then Carlton was darker. Hillary was lighter, and then Ashley was darker. So there was a lot of which we're thinking too much into it, but
you're talking about Bel Air.
Yeah.
Fuck that show and everybody who has any part in it. Like, don't fuck with a classic. Get your own fucking ideas.
Yeah. Because they did try to redo it, didn't they?
Yeah, that's basically it was a reboot, but a drama of that show.
Yeah.
Like same basic premise and everything, but a drama. Like
I'm glad I didn't
come up with
watch
your own
it.
idea. Like, don't try and say, "Hey, this is the same story." Come up with your own shit. Which that's something else we could get into, like all of the remakes and reboots and
They should have been left alone.
Yeah, like somebody was just talking to me this morning about a show that I loved and have watched every episode probably 20 times because there was a period in my life where my TV never came off of Comedy Central, and that's Scrubs.
Yeah.
They recently redid it, and I lasted 2 episodes, and it just
Said the hell with it.
Yeah, it's just not what it was. Like basically trying to recapture that audience that they had 20 years ago, and like we've moved on. Like, it's just,
I just thought of one in my head that I'm surprised that nobody even had on their list. Lois Griffin.
Travis said it.
Travis said.
Oh, did he?
Said it for animated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lois was great.
One of the funnier characters though was when Meg was going through her phase and it was Ron. You guys ever see that one? She thought she was going to be. She wanted to be the guy, I guess, or something. So she changed her name from Meg to Ron, and she had a deep voice and shit.
I missed that one.
I've heard of it. I don't think I ever saw it.
Marge Simpson would have been one too. I thought would have been on there. I know we're missing a ton. That like, just trying to think of who.
Well, I mean, you could say she was completely overshadowed by the other female on the show, but the mom in Boy Meets World.
And that's the thing. I wanted to put her on there, but she wasn't honest enough for me to, put her on the list.
Added her
Right.
Just because of how hot she is.
Right.
I never watched the show. Basically,
Have you got
Topanga, Danielle?
Yeah.
Or whatever her name is.
Official.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the rumors with the falling out with all the characters on that show?
No.
Apparently,
Kinda.
you have Ryder Strong, who was Hunter, Will Friedle, who was the older brother, Eric, and you have Topanga that all have the Boy Meets World podcast. Well, apparently Corey doesn't even have anything to do with any of them because he got into politics and has not been to anything they've done with reunions. Like Topanga made the finals of the Dancing with the Stars. Everybody showed up, even Mr. Feeney's old ass. Everybody showed up but Corey. So like there's some sort of thing there that they don't talk anymore, which is wild to think about. But I mean, I get what
Corey.
Oh wow. Fucking Corey. God damn it. Ooh, whoops.
Shit.
Good to know.
Son
I'm
of
gonna
a-
have good to know. I'm gonna have good company on the bus to hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It'll definitely be interesting.
Here's one that I thought might have a chance. Pam from The Office.
Never watched it.
What?
What?
I know. I know all the punchlines from it, obviously, but
Yeah, you got to watch The Office. That's it. It does tail off at the end, without a doubt. The last couple seasons it has its moments, but like the first, I'd say 6-7 seasons are fucking hilarious, especially if you've ever worked in an office environment. It's not that far off.
oh no shit.
Yeah, like same thing with Office Space. Literally, I took a job when I first moved from Illinois to Indianapolis. I took a job as a hardware, software, phone support person. Had a cubicle and all that shit. My orientation for the job was to sit there and watch Office Space.
Really?
It was one of the interview
Wow.
questions. When I said no, I hadn't seen it. That was my orientation. And I'm quoting it 20 years later. Every now and then I'll just randomly tell somebody, Lumberg fucked her.
Wow.
Shit.
So wasn't say the one with the puppet that had the redheaded daughter. There wasn't really a mom on that show either, was there?
The redheaded daughter. Was...
Happily Ever After.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Alf.
No, Nikki Cox or whatever.
I don't even remember
She was-
what mom on Alf looked like.
I don't either. The show wasn't even on that long, but what did they say? It was only on for like 2 or 3 seasons or some shit like that.
I think it was 3 or 4. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember vividly when they started running commercials for it. Alf would come up to basically a podium like it was a press conference and say some shit, and they were like, Alf premiering whatever. And I just remember thinking, like, this show is going to be so fucking stupid. Like, nobody's going to watch this. And then it was fucking hilarious. Like, it was really funny.
Right? And you regretted it then, didn't you?
No, I watched it
all
every
that-
week. I mean, it was just like a thought, like sitting there watching.
Right.
It was going to be stupid.
Whoop, let me turn that down. Hold on. I got my internet to work. For now, at least.
What do you have?
Right now, we have no internet. I'm usually trying to run off of a fucking hotspot.
Oof. Through
Yeah,
what period?
Oh, what about? I mean, I don't know. Mom from Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know if anybody watched that.
Bits and pieces. I love the rabbit hole theory that Bryan Cranston. That was what? How did they say it? After that show, he divorced and moved to. It was some crackpot theory of how they're connected. Or maybe it was he didn't die, and they put him in protective custody because he was going against the cartel. Some shit. I don't remember, but it was wild.
Either of you watched Schitt's Creek?
Bits and pieces. I've seen. I don't know, maybe half the episodes, and it's funnier and shit. I do like it.
It's so funny.
It's one that I never watched while it was on, but then started catching it again. They started putting it on Comedy Central, and it was funny. Oh, what is going on tonight, boys?
I don't know what's going on tonight. I'll be home, not driving anywhere.
You're not going to fuel up the Lamborghinis?
No. My Shootabakers are out of gas.
Shootabakers. That's a good one. No, I got a fucking birthday party because it's never fucking ending with birthday parties in this family. I swear to God. Now, mind you, I have to go to Avon for the baseball game tonight. So, of course, the birthday party is going to be in fucking Grafton, which is the complete opposite fucking direction.
Yeah. That's how it works out, Adam. Duh.
All the fucking time. I know you don't.
Oh, yeah. She did just die here recently.
Who's that?
The mom on Schitt's Creek.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Full House.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Catherine Hicks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the mom from Home Alone.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. It was so funny to see all the fucking goddamn Beetlejuice after she passed. Everybody was sharing that fucking scene where they're singing the song.
Yeah. I almost picked Kimmy Gibbler.
Stop it.
Really?
Yeah, because when they brought the show back, she was the mom.
Oh, that is right. Yeah, it was just all the girls, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephanie Tanner sure fuck grew up. Good Lord.
Yeah.
God.
She could get it.
Oh, I don't disagree there.
She's a recovering, I guess. She
She was real bad.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes.
Yes.
You might have some fun dip fun.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Every time.
What else? I know there's got
I got roped into leaving the house later. I'm not happy about it.
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
My best friend, literally, like, ride or die, called me and was like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Anything?" Like, no, the usual. Oh, well, I'm going to be in Bloomington, which is the big town 10 minutes down the road. He's like, "I'm going to be in Bloomington because I got to give so-and-so a ride to Tailgate and Tall Boys, which is a redneck white trash country festival that they have." And he's just dropping somebody off and then, like, wants me to just hang out and entertain him until he has to pick him up. It's like, dude,
That'd be cool.
My body clock doesn't work that way. Like, I might be able to get you till 8 or 9 o'clock, but after that, I'm fucking leaving. I don't know what the fuck you're going to do waiting on that bitch, but I'm out.
Where are you guys going to go?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I didn't know if you were ready to be the one to come up with it.
Well, I think we are going to go to dinner at a place called Ancho Agave. It's a kind of a hoity-toity Mexican joint. Pretty good food. And like, I know we're not going to go drinking heavy because he's driving.
Right.
And where he's driving to and from is like 40 minutes. So, he's not Shane up in this motherfucker. Sorry, had to. Too easy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So, yeah, like, we're just, I don't know, going to hang out, I guess. Shoot the shit.
You gotta fucking, or just keep him company basically until the fucking or until as long as your internal clock says so.
Yeah. Which is, and as soon as we're done here, I'm probably going to try and get a nap in, but we'll see how that works out. Usually doesn't.
Wakes up at 6 o'clock, like, oh shit.
Man,
but nothing would make me happier.
The doghouse has a steak on sale per se on Father's Day for $65.99, a 32-ounce cowboy steak, whatever that is.
Jesus,
that's crazy. Donnie, go up there and try it out. Let us know.
Yeah, give us the update on that, Donnie. Let's see. Got all the.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on around town up there. Obviously, the Crushers are playing.
Yeah, they won 9-0 last night.
Yeah, pitching showed up finally.
Well, here's the funny thing. So I brought this up, or I didn't bring this up yet. I'll bring it up again on Monday for the show. But so mind you, Tuesday night they got rained out and they had to resume the game the next day. So it was from the fifth inning, tied at 5. I got there a little bit late, lost track of time, forgot that it started at 5. I'm walking into the fucking stadium. Look at the scoreboard, and it is 11-5. The Crushers are losing. There's only been a fucking half an inning, and they give up 6 fucking runs. I'm like, oh, this is how this night's going to go then. They ended up losing that game 18-9.
What's the record?
Last time I checked, it was like 21-31 or something. Like they were 9 games out of first place or something like that. But so now let's go back one more day before that. On Tuesday, the opening game of the series, they lost 18-2.
Oh my goodness.
So we were joking because they had the doubleheader. So they had the second game, and the starting pitcher for the Crushers goes 5 or 6 innings. He had a no-hitter going, and they only play 7. The way this works is when they do a doubleheader like that, you only play 7 games in the other game because obviously they got not as much pitching or whatever, so you don't want to run out of arms and have position players pitching. He goes like, I think it was 5 no-hit innings or 6, gives up 1 run on 1 hit, and they win 5-1 in the nightcap. So we were joking that the fucking Evansville Otters, the team they're playing, literally blew their load the first 2 games of this series and decided they're going to take a break and just take it easy. That's why we won the game 5-1 the other night. Because, dude, how do you score 18 runs in 2 games and then you come out and say, fuck it, we're just going to score 1?
Giving up that many runs, it sounds like they might do themselves a favor by letting position players pitch.
No, because the other one that pitched the other night gave up 3 runs in a fucking inning and a third or something like that. Yeah, I mean, put it this way: from what we've been with the stats that we've been coming up with for the show, last check as of Tuesday or Monday when we did the show, they were second highest in the league with walks at 179 walks throughout the season.
No wonder they're losing.
That's a lot of free
Yeah.
bets.
And that's the problem, is that, you're giving up. That's what kills you. Like you'll start doing really good, and then the walks come back to haunt you like they always do in baseball.
Walks as good as a hit.
No, I wanted to bring this up earlier and I forgot because we got sidetracked. Because I know Deeves was talking about it with the whole his beliefs on her body, her choice kind of thing. Being that I'm on TikTok a lot more now, there is a lot of backlash going on for two streamers that are a couple. I believe they're married, that decided to have an abortion. The reason they decided to do it is because the child was going to have Down syndrome. So just trying to figure out what your guys' take is on that, because obviously there's the adoption route. If you don't want to go, but the thing is like they're getting a lot of backlashes. So why didn't you just because they have Downs doesn't mean they're not, like, they're still human, or anything. Like, it's just, there's a lot of backlash about people giving them shit as to why they did this just because of that reasoning.
I mean, they're two adults. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like you don't know that type of information until it's later in the pregnancy. So, like, I don't know how I feel about that. But, I mean, hey, it's two adults. They can make their own decisions, and they got to live with it. I just don't think...
I think you can detect it pretty early.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Look, it's two adults who obviously put thought into it, made a decision based on their life and lifestyle. Do what you got to do. Like, they could be adopted, whatever, but maybe it's not. And maybe it lives a shitty life in foster care for a long time. You can't, like, adoption's not guaranteed.
Right.
I don't know what I would necessarily do in that situation myself, but again, that's their choice. That's whatever they want to do.
I see both. I see both sides of it. I might not agree with it. I mean, I know quite a few people that have kids that have Downs, and they're great kids, and they're great people. I mean, we have a prime example. One buddy of ours, he called himself our homie with the extra chromie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, and he's one of the most down to earth people I've ever met. And, like, just to sit there and talk to him and see his outlook on life and see how, granted, he's been dealt this hand. He makes the best of it and still puts a smile on his face, and he's still positive about everything. You know what I mean? But I get Dee's point too, that you're not always going to have that. You might have the bad side of it as well. But I get it. You never know. But I always am always the type that, I think you at least got to try.
I would be interested in knowing if it was planned or oops, we're pregnant. Like, if you were trying to do it and that's the hand that you're dealt and you're like, nah, I'm folding. And then I lose a little bit of respect for you.
Right.
I still kind of understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, however you want to look at it, that's that was the hand that you were dealt. So deal with it. But I do see both sides, but doesn't change my mind. I agree with Travis, like, within that certain time frame, to me personally, and sorry if this offends you, but that's not a life. That isn't, it's not self-sustainable 99% of the time. I know there are miracle cases, whatever.
Right.
Anything after that, then yeah, like Travis says, I'm conflicted. But in that particular situation, I would want to know if they were trying and then made that decision, or if it was, oh my God, we're pregnant, and on top of that, it's this, So we'll
All
see.
right, and this kind of goes in with that as well. There was another situation that I had saw. Now, you're not married to the female. I understand it's her body, her choice, but should the father have a say so in it? Because the reason I bring this up is because there was a woman that went and got one, and it was 20 weeks into it.
That's
Yeah, that's
that's
again.
slippery slope.
What my first question would be like, were they still together? Did she just go on the sly and terminate?
Yeah, she didn't tell the dad until after it was already done.
But were they like together?
No, they weren't together, but they were going to co-parent. They had already talked about everything. Everything was going to be co-parenting. They were going to do like.
So he knew.
Oh yeah, he knew.
Okay, that's diabolical.
So he was excited. He was excited to be a father, and then she took that from him. And the video on TikTok was him sitting there with the ultrasounds. Like, I wish I could have done more. I wish I'd have had a say so in it. But mom went and did it behind his back.
Yeah, 20 weeks though. That's like literally
halfway.
Yeah, that's probably too much.
That's too far in.
And that's fucking diabolical. Especially doing it behind his back. It'd be different. Like if he just, I knocked you up. Peace, bitch.
Right.
And then you don't get a say, but yeah, that's bad.
That's what I thought too. I just thought that was kind of like, I get it as controversial, but I figured it was a good talking point and trying to get people's ideas and thoughts on it, because, that's the thing we need to realize is that unfortunately in life, that's shit we need to talk about, because there's not enough people talking about it. And we need, I'm not saying we're trying to raise awareness. We're just trying to see people's thoughts on different things and, society and, stuff like that. So it's always good to see what people think.
Yeah. For me,
not that it matters, but
first trimester, look, if you decide that it's not for you and you are going to live a better life and not burden a child with where you are in your life, do what you got to do. After the first trimester, it needs to be like health of the mother, health of the child. Like if either one of those are at risk, then you got to do what you got to do. And then if it's life threatening beyond that, obviously decisions have to be made.
And that's for Trav. You hit Travis right on the head too, because that's what he said. After the first trimester, it's a moral issue unless it's life threatening to the mother.
Yeah.
And then, like Corey said, 20 weeks is definite murder. I can kind of agree with
20
that.
weeks, they have a much higher chance of making it if they were to, premature or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, and the bad thing is there was nothing wrong with the child. She was just where she needed to be at every stage, and she decided to just take it upon herself and go take care of business, I guess. And it's gut wrenching.
Related, this comes up like every presidential election, and now it doesn't, but eventually it probably will again because somebody will reinstitute it. But I personally feel like it should be the states that handle it like they do now. And that's why it's such a hot button issue, because, Trump took away Roe v. Wade. No, he didn't. He didn't ban abortions. He just said, states, you fucking
your choice.
You pick.
Yeah. The federal government should not necessarily have their hands in everything done. Like, let states handle some shit, unless it's Illinois, because JB Pritzker is a fucking idiot.
I'm afraid to visit these, and I got friends near Chicago.
Yeah, don't come.
Come on.
I'm gonna come.
No, Pritzker.
Hey.
I get mad just thinking about that fat fuck. Pritzker cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is, two things: Chicago and his bank account. That's it.
The state's pretty fucking big. Chicago ain't that big.
Well, it's enough to carry
I
the
think
election. That's the.
I think these
thing.
politicians need to have a term limit, and they need to cut off at some point. Like they can't get fucking paid for the rest of their fucking life just because they were in the Congress or whatever.
Well, governors do have term limits. What is it? 8 years or
Okay.
6 years? Like that? Yeah, governors.
Yeah.
Congress needs to have term limits. How
Yeah.
we are 200 and whatever years old as a country, and we just let a
250.
congressman get in there for life. No, sorry.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you can't fix shit in 8 years, next person.
See ya.
Bye.
Yep.
You know, we got all these fucking fossils in Congress right now because half the time when people go to vote, they don't know who the fuck they are. They're just like, oh, I recognize that name. Check. Like Nancy Pelosi and fucking Chuck Schumer and how the
What the hell's
fuck
that
are-
the old motherfucker that
That
he
dude
just
from
got
Kentucky.
hospitalized? McConnell.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
That
He's a
guy.
fucking like
Mitch McConnell.
robot up there who literally had a
Yeah.
stroke. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what anybody says. He had a
Yes.
stroke on national television, and he's still in office.
Yes.
Yep.
Like, what the
What do you
fuck
think
are
about-
we doing?
What do you think about Trav's comment there?
I believe any man who gets more than 3 women pregnant doesn't take care of the kids should be castrated.
Well,
I like both your heads are going at the same time. Like, well,
That,
if
You
he
can
ain't
make a
taking
case.
care of him, yes. If he ain't taking care of him, then yeah. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, hey, yeah.
3 strikes,
Three
your balls are
balls
gone.
at the very
Well-
least, okay, maybe not castrated. That
Yeah.
let's back it up a little bit. Back it up, Terry.
Yeah.
But vasectomy, okay. Like I could get on board with vasectomy, but cut balls off, yeah, it's a little extreme.
Put it in
Well,
reverse,
and by the way,
Terry.
just to give you guys a heads up what to expect. Obviously, you've seen how Travis is in here. His name on TikTok is Trav Stirs the Pot. If that tells you anything.
I like him already. You know, but
Bring
yeah,
it.
look, just because a guy can't back out of or pull out of a driveway, that doesn't mean that his balls should be cut off.
Well, look at what Philip Rivers has. What 17 kids?
No, it's
10. It's 10 or 12.
10 or 11.
Or is it Antonio Cromartie had like 15?
He had a ridiculous amount. Nick Cannon's got
Sean
like
Kemp at 14.
Yeah.
I want to say
Yeah,
that Philip just had his 10th or 11th.
I
Somewhat
want to say
recently.
11th.
Okay.
I want to say 11th.
Geez, make sure you follow Trav so that way we can send him the link next week and he can join us.
I can't do that through StreamYard, bro.
No, you're fine.
I could go. Yeah, I could go back through the feed or whatever.
Well, we got about 2 minutes, boys. Anything you guys want to say in wrapping up?
Don't drink and drive.
Stat.
Speaking from experience, yes. Or devil's advocate here. Leave your fucking phone where it's sitting.
Thanks. Make sure it's
Don't text and
hands-free.
drive.
That too.
Don't text and drive. Don't play in traffic. Don't eat
Fucking
yellow
Piper, I'm
snow.
surprised she didn't fucking shoot me a look because I have a bad habit of being on my phone when I'm driving too.
I have the cup holder stand, and I'll sit there and watch YouTube and shit while I'm driving.
I usually TikTok scroll. Visit. I got it in the cup holder.
I do that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Trav will
horrible,
be
but
good.
It's
I'm trying to
low
get-
enough so the cop can't see it.
I'm trying to get Trav. He knows I'm a Michigan guy. He has a connection with a former Michigan player. I'm trying to see if we can't get him on.
Which one?
Mike Hart, running back.
right?
Yep, number 20.
Yeah.
Years ago.
He's kind of a power back. if I'm
Thanks,
not
buddy.
mistaken.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, Trav will fit right in with this group. Let me tell you.
Safety equipment should be illegal. Hey,
Drive
as
a
somebody
truck for a living, like
Yeah.
as somebody who grew up standing in the front seat of a fucking station wagon while mom drives one-handed with a Marlboro light hanging out of her lips. I agree. I made it all right. Like,
Yeah, he drives semis and he takes he's trash to the landfills in New York.
that tracks.
So, well, I ain't got nothing more, boys. It's 12 o'clock. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Good.
Yep, I'm done. All right, folks.
Thank you, Deez.
You bet. Thanks for watching. We will catch you
Thanks,
guys next week.
Later.
See ya.
Redline Network introduces our newest partnership, Outlaw Light. Outlaw is crafted for all of the beer drinking patrons of America. They aren't preaching or teaching, their mission plain and simple, to provide a high quality beer at an affordable price. Outlaw is crisp, crushable, refreshing. Available by the case, tall boys, 16-ounce 6-packs or singles. Go to outlawbeer.com to find the nearest can or tavern near you. The Redline Network proudly raises their cans to you. Stay bold, Outlaw.